The New York City Council has passed a bill that would require landlords to cover broker fees instead of renters. Tonight, the question is if that could happen here in Boston. If it's in New York, could it happen here in Boston? So let's take a look at the numbers from Zillow as they sit right now. The median Boston apartment costs $3,275. So if you are a renter, just walk with me here for a minute. If you are a renter and you need first and last month's rent, plus broker fee, which is usually 1 month's rent, you need nearly $10,000 up front. Our Sharman Sacchetti joins us live in Boston right now. And Sharman, the New York program looks to change this equation.
Well, it certainly does. Now, it's an idea that has been introduced here in Massachusetts certainly before. However, whether or not it's successful depends on who you ask. New York set to make landlords pay brokers' fees, taking it off the tenant's plate. Mayor Michelle Wu says Boston should also consider it.
At this point, Boston is the last major city where tenants can still be forced to pay thousands of dollars in brokers' fees just to find somewhere to live.
Renters are expected to pay first and last month's rent, a security deposit, and sometimes brokers' fees, which can be as much as the rent itself.
It definitely would help people move in a lot quicker, and also it would just help them keep a little more change within their pocket.
BostonPads.com says the average studio in Greater Boston costs $2,222. The average one bedroom, $2,580.
Currently, we have a 1% vacancy rate.
The CEO of Boston Pads says about 30% of landlords already pick up at least part of the broker's fees. He says forcing all of them to pay may hurt small landlords.
If the landlord has to pay the fee, they're probably just going to raise the rent. And so I don't see it as a big material change in the process.
Mayor Wu says it's worth exploring.
It's urgent to figure out how to help more people afford to live in Boston, and this is an opportunity to move forward and have those conversations.
Now, any change in Boston itself would first have to be approved by the state legislature. We're live here in Allston. Sharman Sacchetti, WCVB News Center 5.
Okay, Sharman, thank you. Not all of you want to live in Boston, so here's a look at rents on average in other parts of Massachusetts. The median rent in Worcester is $2,000. That's up $50 since last year. Lowell, you're paying around $2,300. Quincy is just above that at $2,400. In Somerville, the median rent is higher than it is in Boston. That's $3,375. By the way, all of those numbers are from Zillow.